How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Zachary Ibrahim, and I'm here with the president of our staff, is one of the most famous faces in the Sepak Takraw game, Dato Abdul Halim. How are you, sir? How's your time in Mandalay?
Zachary, you can see the atmosphere in Mandalay, Myanmar, totally different.
Fantastic. Far away from home. Is this your first time here?
No, this is my 10th time in Myanmar, especially in Mandalay. I've been here for 5, 6, 7 times.
Right. But this Jade Pagoda Park, this is a new stadium.
Jade Pagoda was built up with the courtesy of Mr. Sonai, President of Myanmar Chinlone Federation, as well Sepak Takraw Federation. We should thanks to Mr. Sonai, who also owner of the mine for jade in Myanmar.
So he's the owner of the Jade Mine. He has something to do with the Jade Pagoda in the background. You may have seen some beautiful area shots over the last few days.
As Singapore community leaders, I've requested him to give me a piece of jade 20 by 20 to be put in one of the mosques in Singapore, maybe one of the churches in Singapore. So he's a very kind person. So I think this is my small contribution to the Singapore community, inter-races, inter-faiths. If I can get 20 by 20 feet of jade to be placed in Sultan Mosque and also to be placed in one of the churches, this is good services I can do to my community in Singapore.
It will be fantastic, especially with Myanmar learning over the past year. They're starting to increase their relations with other countries. It's a good idea. You should go and ask the guy about it. How do you enjoy the tournament so far? We had 1 day of Chinlone, 1 day of Takraw.
This is one of the fantastic Chinlong at the Asian level. You can see the spectators about 8 to 10,000 daily. And for the Takraw, this is a continue what the ISTAP Super Series and what ISTAP, my colleagues and Asia Sport Ventures have done to bring Takraw into the high level together with Astro Malaysia. Now, for this Asian Sepak Takraw Invitational, it's just for us to bring up your sport in the various regions, especially Myanmar, Korea, India, perhaps. It will help ISTAP in the future for our international tournament.
That's right. That's what I wanted to ask. What's your hopes for the future of Chinlone? I mean, we only just saw Chinlone introduce 2 SEA Games ago here in Myanmar, in Naypyidaw. What's the hopes for the future of Chinlone?
I believe Chinlone can go very, very far. But currently, Chinlone has been parked under Sepak Takraw. As a president of Asia, I'm responsible together with my team, together with General Charuk Arida Cakaran, president of ISTAP, to bring Chinlone together with Sonai, president of Myanmar, into the next SEA Games, Kuala Lumpur. I pray that coming meeting of SEA Games Federation on this Friday in Kuala Lumpur, they will approve our recommendations that a 4 Chinlone event together with 4 Sepak Takraw event.
I tell you what, if they watch what was going on over the last few days, I think they definitely will. Now, a bit about the last few days. Do you have any favorite player of the tournament so far? Any player that excites you on the Takraw teams or the Chinlone teams?
My favorite is Singapore team.
You see the red Singapore shirt?
Akmal, one of the new Tekong. We're going to build up. I'm going to build him up. While Farhan Aman is the senior feeders, we should keep this. And certainly, as a president of Singapore Sepak Takraw, I will keep these 2 players. You know, I'm sure for the coming SEA Games in Malaysia, my target gold medal for Singapore.
Why not? They've been performing very well. The young boy, like you said, Igmal, only 20 years old, very calm, very cool, always got a smile on his face, good energy about him. All right, now the final is in a few minutes between Malaysia and the home team, Myanmar. Who's going to win?
Both team is good, but Malaysian, this is not their first team, neither this is a second team. So Myanmar has put up a first team, a high level standard in this championship. Nevertheless, let us see the game, let us see the result. The crowd I expected will be full 5,000, all right? And the security are very good, given by the Chief Minister of Mandalay region, as well with the Minister Youth and Sport, Union Myanmar, Mr. Yutin San. Thank you very much, Mr. Yusonai. Thank you very much, the Myanmar people, for bringing this Chinlong as well first ever Asian Sepak Takraw invitational level. Actually, from the friendly, we just build up to the tournament as invitational. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Dato' Halim, it's been a pleasure interviewing you.
I also be very pleasure to meet you again.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to
for all the support.
commentate. What a beautiful place here we are at the beg your pardon, the Jade Pagoda Park here in Mandalay, Myanmar. We've got the final coming up for you, so make sure you catch that. And one more day of Chinlone action. I'll see you later. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You think after 3 days constantly calling where we are at, I would understand and know right away that we are at the Jade Pagoda Park. Seen this morning with some of the people who put this event together. The young guys. Along with Dato'
Afternoon. Warmly welcome to the finals of the second Asian Chinlone Championship
Zachary Ibrahim.
2016.
Welcome back. We are minutes away from the
Women
final
match between
of the
Myanmar
women's
and
non-repetition event number 4. I'm very, very excited.
Let us
So is
welcome
Mr. Lechman.
the
He's welcoming the
officials
team
and the
right
players
now.
into the court. Ladies and gentlemen, the Myanmar women team, jersey number 1, Sway Ma. Jersey number 2, Min Sanda. Jersey number 3, King Chon Su. Jersey number 4, Min Mun So. Jersey number 5, A La. Jersey number 6, San Mo. The coach, A Wing. The manager, Tin Win Now. Now, the officials. Official referee, Ahmad Rashidi Abdul Rashid from Malaysia. Referee, Tin Khan, Myanmar. Assistant referee, Tin Noi, Myanmar. Score referee, Tan Tun, Myanmar. Another score referee, Irwan from Indonesia. The country from Thailand women team, wearing jersey number 1, Kanyarat Pelawan Ilam, the captain. Wearing jersey number 2, Jawar Sri Taisu. Wearing jersey number 3, Jawat Laks Taisu. Wearing jersey number 4, Jirapon Palasri. Wearing jersey number 5, Pon Palapin Pantong. Wearing jersey number 6, Vipadat Srikik. The coach, Sriblok Kim Tong. The manager, Suput Tong Prachat. The referee, court 2, official referee, Tae Hen, Myanmar. Referee, Tun Salin, Myanmar. Assistant referee, Kyan He, Myanmar. Score referee, Tin Maui, Myanmar. Score referee, Kamsan Samthon, Laos. We invite both teams for a ticket.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lech. Better and better every time. Mr. Lech, of course, doing announcing duties for this tournament, our second Asian Chinlone Championship. We are moments away from the final for the women's event number 4 between Thailand and the host nation, Myanmar.
I have the honor and pleasure to invite the president of the Asian Chinlone Federation,
VIPs.
Du Shonai.
I'm going to greet our competitors and officials. Mr. Yuso 9, of course, very familiar face to the Myanmar people, especially Chinlone fans, as the president of the Asian Chinlone Federation. Accompanied, of course, right behind him, Mr. Muhammad Farid, the chairman of ISTAF, International Sepak Takraw Federation. He is also the Deputy Secretary General of the Asian Sepak Takraw Federation. This time, Mr. Uso 9, of course, is Mr. Taufik. You tell, the two of them are brothers. Mr. Taufik is the Deputy Secretary General of ISTAF. Highest ranking members of the Asian Sepak Takraw Federation as well. Peripheral figures in organizing this event. Holding all the people together. Oh, come on, crack a smile, buddy. Be proud of yourself. Look at all the people who turned out. There we go. Those sunglasses are why we call him Escobar around here. He's actually a very, very sweet man. Most of the time. And of course his brother, Mr. Muhammad Taufik. Always a smile on his face, moving around, solving problems, taking names.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wechi Brita Miasia, the Mayura Chinlone Pekin and Muyago, they said, Peter now, a jogging tape, my day was not in my paper. Maybe I'll be doing all of it. Into another lemon John Janeba. Now, you mean that Yaga Nibido. They I told him that season after Bale, Adamolo, Mimi Engule, John Jabiba.
Here, of course, is the starting lineup for Thailand while they're warming up. Number 1, number 2, Yaois, Jaisu. Number 3, a twin sister. Yes, that's right, the twin sister. Yaois, Jaisu. Number 4 is Jirapon Palasi. Number 5, Pon Pairin. Number 6, Vipana Suchin. The coach, Roy Kikong. And manager, Sabatu Placha.
အိမ်ကိုလည်းမဆိုင်မတော့အခုပဲအကြောင်းကြားလိုက်ပါပြန်ပွဲကြီးကိုဖွင့်ကြည့်ကြပါလို့ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်မြဝတီရုပ်သံလိုင်းကနေကြည့်ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
Here, of course, the starting 6 from Myanmar. Number 1 is Swiss Ma. Number 2, Myang Sanda. Wearing the number 3 jersey is Kin Cho Su. Of course, number 4, Min Min So. Look out for her pigtails, unmistakable. Number 5, Ai Ha. And finally, number 6, and Captain San San Mo. Your coach, Ai Wen, and manager, Tin Min Nong. Myanmar, of course, finishing at the top of the round in the preliminaries. They will definitely be expected to win, but Thailand only finished 5 points behind them earlier. So definitely possible that they could make up that ground. In the meantime, for Court A, the court that Myanmar are playing in, here the officials, Mr. Ahmad Rashidi, gotta love him. He's our official referee for the day. Tin Tin Kang is our referee, assistant referee, Tin Tin Wei. Our 2 score referees, Tan Tun and Kong will say Buonava. Technical officials for Court B, our official referee Tain Han, referee Tu Zarlin, assistant referee Kin Ai Mu, our score referees Din Mig Yi and Kam San Su Tong.
ready. System ready. Score ready. Bowling player ready. Player number 1, ball and 0.
Players in position, officials in position. We're underway, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never watched Chinlone before in a competitive game, you picked a good time to start watching. We are watching the final of the second Asian Chinlone Championship. The most spectacular event, I must say. We're watching the secondary strokes. These are a lot more complicated. You see a lot of jumping moves, moves where players they're not even allowed to see the ball. Here's one right now using the sole. That one called the behind power, the behind sole, translated. If you don't know how the scoring works, each of these players are supposed to play a specific move, like a relay race almost, because the next player can only play his move after the previous player has done theirs. And upon the sixth player, here she is right now, completing her move, the team gets a point. Score nice and even early on, 2 apiece. The start of the next round, I'll try and run with you all the different moves. Here's the first one, the cross instep, and then the cross inside. Number 3 plays the cross knee, all jumping moves. Then the behind sole, followed by the behind heel. Right after she collects it, we're gonna see it to the behind sole first. There we go, over her head, using the sole, over her head, using the heel. And finally, outside of the foot, behind outside, the behind palm yak. Now there are 2 teams playing concurrently, obviously because they're playing their own courts. They can't affect each other in any direct way. Perhaps the mere presence of the other team can affect a team that's not performing too well. Thailand taking an early lead here. Myanmar lagging slightly behind. We've got almost a full house here at the Jade Pagoda Park. We watched Myanmar in action yesterday morning in the final of a Sepak Takraw tournament. And the players did seem a little affected by the presence of a capacity crowd. There were less players here this morning, and Myanmar ran out easy winners in both of their men's and women's preliminaries. Haven't started as strongly yet. We're gonna switch over to them in a few moments. They do have the lead right now, though. Here they are right now. Stumble there. Player has to restart. When player restarts, the player who throws must throw the opposite side of the court before the ball is considered active. In other words, you can't toss the person beside you. Get play going. That way, it's more of a punishment for making the ball drop, as is having to run after the ball in that case. There you go, tossing across. Back in play now. Min So. Ha completing her heel. Captain Santan Moore very easily carrying out behind outside. Of course, behind referring to the move occurring behind the player's back, outside referring to outside of the outer edge of the player's foot, as opposed to what you just saw by the number 2, Myan Sandar, the jumping cross inside, using the part of your foot you use to pass a ball when you play football, for example. There you go. Thailand in the lead now, very, very close start. You've seen the lead to change. It's all only 1 point apart. The Thai women's team are doing very well so far.
music you hear in the background, of course, is obviously intentionally there. Traditional Burmese music. It's meant to create a carnival atmosphere. This sport is 1,500 years old. Once played for Burmese royalty. Very much almost a parlor game kind of activity you quite often will see in the performance. In Chinlone performances, men, women, the elderly and the young all playing together. This, of course, is competitive Chinlone, as was introduced at the 2013 SEA Games here in Myanmar, well, not in Mandalay, but in Naypyidaw. I really love these aerial shots with the spinning. If you look at the traditional performance style Chinlone, the players are constantly spinning. This aerial view kind of creates the illusion of that. A piece. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a gold medal match. Point is given every time the player wearing the jersey number 6 completes her move. The end of 2 10-minute sets, the team with the highest points wins. In this case, gold medal. Teams performing very well. It really is neck and neck at the moment. Neither team taking the lead for more than 2 rounds. Jaisu pulling off a jumping cross knee without needing an extra touch. Neither as Wipada Sukchit behind outside. The referee said it didn't count, possibly because it didn't fly directly over her head. Switching back over to the home team. Captain Smith Remark completing jumping cross in step. The captain Sansan Mo earning the point. There's a different style, a lot more measured approach from the Myanmar women. Especially for the first 3 moves, the jumping moves. You see them taking 2 touches, 3 touches to get the ball to the right height, especially for number 3, Kincho Su. The point of contact is the knee that crosses under. You need the ball to be at just the right height. Unsuccessful there. First time the ball is dropped in a while. The Myanmar court giving Thailand a chance to catch up. They're 1 behind. There we go. Whistle blown for the end of the first half. We're awaiting confirmation of the scores. The players return to their starting positions.
Second Asian Chinlone Championship 2016.
Event number 4. Myanmar women. Thailand women in Voting clear, 2 minutes. Yes.
All right, thank you, referees. Here's the official score. Thailand 2 points behind. Myanmar managing to pull away just towards the end of that round. Still, with only 2 points in between them, you can't really say which way this game is going, and that's the way we like our finals here at the Asian Chinlone Championship. Second edition, of course, of this tournament here at the Jade Pagoda Park. A new arena. This was all just sand. It honestly looks like a desert outside of what you see here, the tentage. This whole built-up area with the stands, the rafters, all the hoardings, and of course the court. I've had sand in my shoes for 4 days straight thanks to this event. Super Kim Tong and Supot Hacha seem to be directing a lot of the instruction to Yawalak Chai Su. Chinlone, of course, is not a new sport by any stretch of the means. You might be surprised to learn exactly how old it is. Some records have shown, some artifacts were found in the 20s and 30s and were dated back to 1,500 years ago, 5th or 6th century AD. Ancient sport. Well, not really a sport when it was first invented, more of a performance art, a dance made to a performance more for the Burmese monarchy back when it was still around. Burma, of course, ceased to be a monarchy when the British annexated them back earlier in the previous century. Now they are Myanmar. They're 2 points ahead as the second set gets underway. We'll see all three of the Thai players, numbers 2, 3, and 4, all trying to get there, but it is rescued the situation by Yawalak Chai Su. Perhaps under the coach's instructions here, maybe that's what he was saying to her. We need you to get in there and make sure. It does look like it is her who's going to be sweeping up any misplaced touches, strokes in that direction. The captain, Kanyara Papangkam, easily executes her stroke. There's Bupada Sukchit rather, score a point. Myanmar still keeping the 2 point advantage they had during the break. Thailand can't afford to slip up anymore. They want to take home the gold. Very economic, measured, patient style of Myanmar paying off. Not afraid to take 2-3 touches across the Myanmar team. Very nice to see Thailand trying to utilize each other, sort of passing directly to the next player, the ball flying across the circle, across the diameter. It does look like this approach is costing them an extra second, a split second in between players, and obviously it is adding up. Myanmar pulling away now, 4 points ahead. Be a chance for Thailand to catch up as Min So drops the ball, but they're back and running again. Very confidently done by the captain San San Ma. Very confident, the captain. They seem to be using as the anchor. Oh, they stumbled there though. Shrima needs to get the ball rolling again, or bouncing again, so to speak. Iha having to lunge forward to get to that. Not the best of setups from Min So, to be honest. I'd say they kept the ball in the air and scored the point effectively, so why complain? Another point for Myanmar. Distance starting to form in between the two teams. Again, this is the gold medal match here in Mandalay, Myanmar, with the home team in good shape to take a gold medal. Women look to really have found their groove, the jhana, they call it, when everyone is so focused and paying attention to the ball and their teammates at the same time. As we switch over to Thailand. Another point for Thailand here. It doesn't count. Referee says it doesn't go directly over the shoulders. The ball must travel from the front. Well, to be precise, the trajectory of the ball must start from the front of the player and go in between the shoulders over the head. If you think of it, if you could imagine rugby posts on the shoulders of the player, it must pass through as though it's scoring a try. And then the behind move is considered successful after the contact is made. Pupada Sukchit makes another point pop up on the Thailand scoreboard. Six points the difference now. Thai coach employing the strategy of using the setting skills of Yawalok Jaisu. Asking her to make the setup pass, setup stroke for the players making the behind moves. Does look to be costing them time compared to the more direct approach of Myanmar. Good turnout here. 8,000 capacity out of the 1.2 million who live in Mandalay, in the northern part of Myanmar. Mandalay, of course, considered the cultural center of the Burmese people, last capital of Burma as a kingdom. Folks, it does look like Myanmar will take the gold medal in this event. They really found their groove. I've had a habit of doing that, saying someone's doing well and then watching them struggle before my sentence ends always throws me off. Curse of the commentator, they call it. But the score doesn't lie. Myanmar pulling ahead, 8 points, 9 points now, I believe. There we go, there's the final whistle to end the second set. Thai players congratulate each other on a valiant effort, but ultimately the experience and cool heads of Myanmar prevailing to bring home the gold medal in front of their home crowd. We await the official scores from our referees.
Second Asian Championship, Chinlone Championship 2016. Event 4. Thailand women team. 33 white. Second set 34 white. Total 67 white.
Myanmar women team. First set 35. Second set 40. Total 25 white. I would like to announce Winner team is Myanmar.
There you go. There's the response from the crowd. Expectant crowd have their expectations met. Smiles breaking out. There's many, many women who all probably play this sport. It really is something you see happening as you go around Myanmar. Final score in the final, the Chinlone women's event for the non-repetition secondary. 75 points, enough for Myanmar to take the gold medal. Replays from the matches. We here in the arena get ready for the men's final of this same event, the non-repetition secondary, which coincidentally will be contested by the exact same two nations. Clear favorites at the start of the competition. No upsets happen. Seeing off the challenges of Indonesia, beg your pardon, of Japan and Cambodia. You are just tuning in, Mingla Ba from Mandalay, Myanmar. This is